how to create auto PPC campaigns that sell out your Amazon product. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In this channel, we talk about everything that has to do with making money online, anything that has to do with e-commerce specifically, and how to sell products on Amazon. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most important things when it comes to advertising your product on Amazon, creating auto campaigns, pay-per-click campaigns. So whenever you first launch a product, these are essential because Amazon's going to go out there and it's going to find you searches on Amazon where your product can rank. And it's essential because this is a great way to test your idea on Amazon. You can simply run a low-cost auto campaign to really see how well your product sells. All right. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and to enter our contest where we give away $100 to a person that does the following: subscribes to the channel, likes the video, and comments the word Amazon FBA. If we pick you as a winner, we'll send you $100 directly to your PayPal. That being said, I want to say congratulations to the person that won our contest for our last video. It's right here. Be on the lookout for a message from my team where I will send you $100 directly to your PayPal. All right, guys, let's get started. This video has been recorded by Ronnie. Ronnie is one of our coaches inside our coaching program. All right. In the coaching program, we work with you one-on-one and we help you launch your first product on Amazon. All right. Amazon has a lot of moving parts, and this is why I believe if you're starting this business, I recommend that you work with someone that's been doing it. Our company launches about 300 products every month, so we kind of know what we're doing. All right, but still, if you still want to do this on your own, you can watch every video in this channel. That should help you get a good start. But if you're someone that needs help, I recommend that you go ahead and click the link below that I left in the description. It's going to take you to a completely free training video that shows you how everything works. After you watch the video, you'll be able to book a Zoom call with one of my coaches. We'll talk about your goals with the business, and we'll talk about how my team and I can personally help you start a successful Amazon business. All right, guys, let's get started.
All right, everyone. Hey, it's Ronnie again over here with the AMZ Academy. And in today's video, we're going to be going over PPC. We're actually going to be creating your very first campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with your seller accounts and how to get to your campaign. So whenever you're creating your very first campaign, guys, what you're going to want to do is you're going to locate your seller account and you're going to click the three lines on the top left-hand corner. You're going to come down to advertising and then campaign manager. Now, when you get here, you're going to see that this is the dashboard that pulls up, okay? You can come right here and you're going to click create campaign. Now, before we create this campaign, let's talk about the different campaign types that you can actually choose from. So the first type is, of course, sponsored products. I would say most sellers particularly choose this one if they are a brand new seller and they do not have brand registry. Where it says sponsored brands and sponsored displays, this right here is going to be for our brand registered sellers. And this is going to be the types of sellers that come to the Amazon website and can advertise like this with a big banner. The reason it's good to have brand registry, especially when you get to your PPC, guys, is because brand registry allows you to have more real estate on the Amazon website. So as I come through and I look at it, I, as a brand registered seller, can have like videos, and I have, again, more real estate and a bigger space on the Amazon website, really making a wow factor and impression for the potential customers that are coming here looking to buy a dog bed. Now, again, right over here, most likely, most of you, if you aren't brand registered, are going to be choosing sponsored product. So the way this looks on the Amazon website is this guy right here. So anytime you see the word sponsored, this is a seller that is just like you and I without brand registry that would like to advertise their product on the website. Now, the number one question we get in our academy and from new students that potentially are looking into our academy is, why would I have to advertise my product on Amazon? Well, the reason why, guys, is when you are first coming in as a brand new seller with no sales history and no Amazon experience whatsoever, Amazon doesn't quite know what to do with your listing or your product because there's no history with it. So what you do with your Amazon PPC is you leverage yourself to basically do what's called rank your product on Amazon. When you rank a product on Amazon, you're driving down what they call your BSR. What's a BSR? If we come here and we look at, let's say, this guy, all right, we're going to stick with this Amazon's choice and we're going to click it. The BSR is attached to every single listing on the Amazon website, and it's right over here underneath product details or product information. As you can see, you have the bestsellers rank, BSR. The bestsellers rank, it allows Amazon to look at your monthly sales, give you a ranking, and determine where you're going to sit on that Amazon website because of this. So as sellers, we look at this ranking because this helps us to leverage our PPC so we can either get more sales or we can slow down our PPC and we can actually profit more and maintain the rank that we have. So PPC is going to be a huge factor when it comes to launching your product and the overall success of how it's going to maintain sustainability long-term on Amazon. So if you don't have brand registry, you'll be selecting sponsored products. This is what it looks like to create your very first campaign. Right here under ad group name, you have to name the campaign. The campaign that we're creating today is going to be an auto campaign. So we come over here and we name the campaign auto, and then you put the name of your product, the keyword. In this case, we'll say it's a dog bed. And then right here under products, you're going to scroll through and you're going to find whatever listing you currently uploaded and you would like to advertise. If you have a lot of products and you're just trying to narrow it down, it's much easier to come here and search it by the ASIN or the SKU. So we'll say that this is the listing for our dog bed, and we're going to click the word add. You're going to scroll down and you're going to come here to where it says targeting. In the targeting section, you have two different options: automatic targeting, manual targeting. We're going to again start here with an auto campaign, also known as automatic targeting, and it's going to target all of the different parts of Amazon. Automatic targeting right here. What is the default bid? This default bid is going to determine where you sit on the Amazon website with your sponsored listing. So again, if I am the highest bidder, I am going to be sitting somewhere here at the very top as a brand registered seller for this example. If I am a sponsored listing, I can be somewhere here, right? Like I could just be sitting somewhere in this row. I could be sitting somewhere on the very bottom. That bid ultimately determines where you sit on the Amazon website. So in the AMZ Academy, we teach our students how to play with this bid constantly to get a certain amount of impressions so they're constantly coming up as the first search as a sponsored listing for Amazon. We start off our AMZ Academy students with the 50-cent bid. Now, what I want to do is talk about this right here. What is this little group? So what this is Amazon is saying sellers currently advertising this product are between 30 cents and 50 cents. So as long as your bid essentially in this example is between 30 cents and 50 cents, you are sitting right in the middle or at the higher side of where other sellers are currently winning their placement with their sponsorship listing. And then this guy right here, guys, 40 cents is going to basically be Amazon telling you, we recommend you come in at 40 cents to start. What is this right here? Set the bids by targeting group. If I click this, I'm going to see exactly how Amazon is going to place me on the website. So through the automatic targeting campaign, there's something called a close match. A close match is going to be people that are looking to purchase a dog bed and they come to that Amazon search bar and they type in keywords that are very similar or closely related to your main keyword. So for this example, dog bed. So what Amazon does is they try to find all the close match keywords that your customers are searching for, and they pair it and they put your listing on those keywords. What's a loose match? A loose match is going to be coming to the Amazon website and maybe typing in the word dog. Again, with a loose match search, there's a lot of different items for sale here. You have some sellers selling dog beds, puppy pads, or even, dog poop bags. Like there's just so many different things that are advertised. This is great because when people come to a search term like the word dog, they don't really know what they're looking for. Like, are they on the market to buy a dog bed, or are they just kind of browsing to see what they want to purchase for their dog? So that is why we love a good auto campaign, because you're getting a lot of different search term value when placing it on the Amazon website. What's a substitute? A substitute is also on a listing. So if I just click this guy, for example, it's going to be right here. So anytime you have a listing, other sellers can come in, guys, and they can actually advertise on that listing. That is a substitute. So you could come in as a substitute. And last but not least, you have compliments right here. A compliment is going to be underneath, and it's usually products related to this item. So again, you have over 58 pages of different sellers advertising their product on the Amazon website on this particular listing. So that is what an auto campaign does for you. And honestly, guys, it's really what helps you get established the quickest and best way on Amazon. Just like we originally set that default bid, it's just telling you that for a close match, people are between 17 and 32 cents. For a loose match, people are between 15 and 25 cents, and so on. Again, in the AMZ Academy, guys, we go in depth about this, and we actually just have you start at 50 cents, and we have you look at certain analytics and performance, and we have you increase or decrease your bid depending on those, analytics that you receive. For negative keyword or product targeting, we don't have any data to collect just yet. So there's nothing we can do in these particular areas. So we would come to this on a following week. Your bidding strategy. So there's 3 different ways that you can set your bidding strategy. I'm going to jump right to it. And honestly, guys, we typically choose a dynamic down only strategy. And the reason we choose this is because we have our AMZ students come in here and aggressively bid right here with their default bid. So because they're constantly changing it all the time, most of the time they end up coming on the higher side of the suggested bids. And so what a down only strategy does for our students is it has Amazon lower their bid to where all the current sellers are currently at. So hopefully they're not overspending too much money. A dynamic up and down. A dynamic up and down is going to look at the bid. And what this does, guys, is it pretty much, Amazon looks at this bid and it says, okay, where is this seller currently sitting? And should we increase their bid to convert a sale, or should we decrease so they're not spending too much money to less likely make a sale? Honestly, an up and down strategy is really good, but because of the strategies that we teach in our academy, we keep it with a down only. Last but not least, you have a fixed bid, and a fixed bid is going to be whatever you put here, it doesn't change. That doesn't really benefit you. For some campaigns it does, but for an auto campaign, because there's so much behind it and how we're going to play with that bid, it doesn't make much sense. Last, we have our campaign name. So we're just going to scroll back up to that top and we're going to copy our ad group name. We're going to come back down here, guys, and we are going to paste our campaign name. Your start date is today with no end date. The reason we don't do an end date is because, again, you are using this campaign to your leverage. So in our academy, we're going to teach you how to push this and how to pull it back. So you're always using it to your advantage and leveraging your position on the Amazon website. So you are always optimizing and getting the most bang for your buck in sales. Daily budget. You have to put in a daily budget. For Amazon, they usually just recommend starting with $10. There's really no wrong or right way to do this. I will say when it comes to the daily budget, it feeds your campaign. So remember, if I know that up here, okay, through an automatic target, Amazon is targeting all these different groups right here. that daily budget has to be strong enough to accommodate all of these different, groups that I'm going to be targeting. So there's two strategies you could do. You could come in and you could start really low with something like $10. If you start with $10, you're basically just getting a feel. You're testing out the waters. You're seeing what's going to happen, and you're creating a safety net for yourself. And that's totally fine. For us, we like to set a daily budget of at least 50 because, again, in the academy, we are going in depth and teaching the students how to literally come in here and increase these bids pretty aggressively. So we want it to be healthy enough to feed all those different groups up here, but we want it to be small enough to where they're not feeling overwhelmed by how much they're spending. Now we are officially ready to click launch campaign, and you have successfully just created your first campaign for Amazon. I'm going to click this go back to campaign manager, and I'm just going to touch on a couple things that I think are important and probably the most missed with PPC. So here's what I can tell you guys. When you're on your dashboards and you're trying to manage all of your analytics that are pouring through, the most important thing is to always make sure that you are looking at the appropriate date range. This is probably the most missed thing in PPC, and this date range is extremely important because the date range is going to show you what's going on with your PPC campaigns for these particular days. So if you have it set to lifetime, it's basically saying from the day you started the first campaign ever to the day you're looking, this is what's happened. But what if I just want to see what happened yesterday? So make sure that you have your appropriate date range set so you're always looking at the appropriate information. My last tip for you guys when it comes to PPC is to remember, no matter where you're at, whether you're in Europe, you're in the United States, East Coast, West Coast, Central Time Zone, all of the information can be delayed up to 12 hours. So what that means is Amazon takes up to 12 hours, I just call it a solid 24, for them to get all of your analytics and data and put it through to the Amazon PPC dashboard. All right, guys, I can't wait to see you on the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one.
Did you guys like that? I know there was a lot of information in there, and that's only a fraction of what you're going to get inside the coaching program. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so. Make sure that you like this video, and don't forget that we have a contest where we give out $100 directly to a PayPal to one person that comments the word Amazon FBA. All right, if we pick as a winner, we're going to announce the winner on the video uploaded next week. Okay, and also if you want us to help you launch your Amazon business, I highly recommend for you to watch the video below, book your call with one of my coaches. We'll talk about getting you started, and we'll talk about how you can personally have a successful Amazon business that creates you passive income every single day. We'll see you guys on the next.